Sometimes the walk between landmarks in a city seems such a choreographed experience. You could swear that the ancient institutions were in cahoots, plotting scenic paths from one to another. Indeed, sometimes this is down to design, but other times it's just a spot of good fortune. And for Matadero, a former abattoir turned contemporary arts venue in Madrid, luck was certainly on its side. You're listening to Tall Stories, a Monocle production brought to you by the team behind The Urbanist. I'm Andrew Tuck. In this episode, Carla Hyenne takes us to the Matadero to see how some well-timed redevelopment nearby made it an even more attractive destination for visitors.
Come to Matadero on a sunny weekend afternoon, and it will be hard to imagine that this large complex of brick buildings, adorned with green and blue ceramic tiles and bursting with life, was once the city's slaughterhouse. As its name suggests, it was built with the intention of being an abattoir, Matadero being the Spanish word for slaughterhouse. But not only. From the beginning, Matadero was conceived to eventually become a multi-purpose public space. The slaughterhouse operation stopped in '96, and the architecture is perhaps the only hint that it was ever used for such purposes. The complex was built in the neo-mudéjar style, an architectural movement popular for industrial buildings at the turn of the 19th century in Spain. It blends Moresque elements with traditional Spanish design, and is very particular to the time and place that Matadero was built. For a city as dense as Madrid, it's both rare and lucky for such a large space to have been preserved and restored into a public cultural center. Now, visitors to Matadero can enjoy art exhibitions, a library, cinema, theater, a cafe, workshops, and other events, like concerts during the popular San Isidro celebrations in honor of the patron saint of Madrid. Neither the municipal government nor the architects knew it at the time of construction, but Matadero was built in a perfect location to integrate seamlessly into the city fabric. The old slaughterhouse sits at one end of Madrid Rio, a public park that runs along the Manzanares River. I say perfect location, but it wasn't exactly ideal until recently. The Manzanares used to be lined on both sides with Madrid's busiest highway, the M30. But coincidentally, the city had also decided to renaturalize and restore the neglected river into a public park. The two projects appear to have been coordinated together. Walking through Matadero naturally leads you to the river, and onwards along the water into Casa de Campo, the old royal hunting grounds and Madrid's largest public park. Matadero and the Manzanares completely transformed this part of Madrid. On your walk, you'll see kids running around, dogs excitedly playing, people sitting in the sun, having a picnic, skateboarding, rollerblading, or even playing the ukulele. Yes, you heard that right. Every week, people gather at the entrance of Matadero to play together and offer a free concert to passersby. As our cities grow and welcome more and more people, repurposing unused buildings and creating new opportunities for us to gather outside amidst the busyness of urban life will be what guarantees that we keep our cities enjoyable for everyone.
Tall Stories is a Monocle production from the team behind The Urbanist. This episode was written by Carla Hyenne and produced and edited by David Stevens. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast to receive new episodes every week. I'm Andrew Tuck. Goodbye, and thank you for listening, City Lovers.